Okay guys, so this week we're addressing more questions from YouTube subscribers. We got a question from a Kyokushin practitioner asking what type of joint lock and throws can he incorporate into his Kyokushin style. So looking at Kyokushin competition rules, you can't grab and you can't throw and you can't do much things with your hands other than punching. There's also rules that you can't punch to the face, stuff like that. So we were trying to think of ways to incorporate quick takedowns, things that don't require a lot of gripping but can be easily use your body weight to take somebody down. So before that, we actually want to talk about joint locks and takedowns in martial arts in general. Anything more than 3 or 4 moves is going to be a little unrealistic, right? The person you're trying to take down is going to be struggling. They're going to start punching you back. So always try to limit yourself to maybe 1 or 2 move attempts and then move on to something else. If you feel resistance, then move on to something else. But at the same time, it is important to learn these type of locks, these type of transitional locks that take 3 or 4 moves to take someone down, because it helps you understand the human body. It helps you grow as a martial artist and help you understand human anatomy. Okay, so let's pretend we're Kyokushin practitioners. We're sparring here, taking shots to the body. We're throwing knees if we want, throwing some roundhouses. The first throw I want to show you is this punch here. Pretend like you're punching to the gut. If you hit, great. If not, just keep following through. And your leg is just gonna go right behind the opponent this way. So you're gonna throw the punch and step all the way through, and from here you're just going to take the person down. So a little bit faster, over here.
Alright, so another way to kind of keep on with that idea, since you're training throwing punches consistently, constantly, you want to just follow the momentum of your punch. Kind of the same thing, but instead of like really setting into it, you're just using like an ashibarai and pushing your hand all the way through your opponent. That'll drive their chin back and this way throw them off.
So Kyokushin as practitioners are really great about closing the distance and fighting on the inside. So we're here again, we're fighting. And notice how I'm staying covered. Even if you throw shots to the head, I can still stay covered like this with the Kyokushin guard. But this allows me to close the distance and wrap my arm around my opponent. You can wrap with a gable grip or an S grip, doesn't really matter. As long as you put your head to the chest and you're pushing your hands towards you closely, you get offsiders on here and take them down that way. So a little bit faster.
Okay, so another way that you can take your opponent down, if you're not comfortable with grabbing and putting your head to them, or maybe you just can't get that close. If you're guarding from the inside, you can grab either onto their shirt or better their belt, the front of their pant here, and then either with your head or with your arms, since you're punching, guarding, and push them back that way and take them over the top. Just keep in mind that you want to be thinking like you're driving up and over versus just straight up, right? And that's pretty much it. So we're going faster and he's going da. So pull and push.
So our final takedown that can be assimilated into a Kyokushin stylist is something taken from this naihanshi, or this inside leg trip, kouchi, or outside leg trip, ouchi gari. So we're here, again, it's all because I'm able to close the distance and keep my guard up. So he's punching, I'm closing the distance, and once I grab whatever leg's in front, this means his left foot's in front, so I can go for an outside leg trip. And what I'm going to do is just prevent his leg from taking a step back and push his upper body over. Make sure you maintain yourself on your feet rather than trying to go to the ground with him. The same thing if he has the other leg up, or even if he has this leg up and I miss this one, I can still go for this inside leg trip the same way, just preventing his leg from taking a step back and pushing his upper body over. Alright, so we were asked about applications to the end of Pinan Godan. We're assuming it's this motion here and switching to the other side. So notice what the hands are doing. One's going up, one's going down, and then once you step, they're crisscrossing and doing the same thing, going up, going down. So my first application is just whatever catches, and all you're gonna do is tip your opponent over, right? So maybe he throws a punch, and I go up here. Well, this goes up, this goes down. And I'm using my body weight to shift at the same time. And I can take him down this way. Let's say he throws a kick, because I do the same thing. And again, I can be stepping, so I could pretend, imagine I'm stepping behind him, just like the kata, and going one up and down to take it down here. Let's say he kicks with the same leg, but I go on the outside now. The same idea. My foot steps and reaches, my hand goes up, my other hand goes down, and I can take it down this way.
Okay, if we include the precursor, which is the reinforced block before that, again, you're just thinking whatever happens, right? So here, striking either there or coming this way, right? Once you've moved in, even if it's here from the inside, right? And then continue with the movement. That way, it's one up, one down. Even if you don't put your hand there, maybe if you were lucky enough to really get behind, or even if you did this and he starts moving back on you, continuing to follow with the movement, you have that second time there. Okay, so continuing with that same idea, it can be something to catching a strike and then going that leading into a throw, right? So if he's punches, I'm keeping it close and tight, and I'm holding on to his arm, his gi, whatever, coming in this way, doing kind of like a pseudo fireman's carry kind of a deal. So here,